Hallo, folkens, velkommen tilbage til en episode af Hogwarts Legacy. Jeg er her ved
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Bell Tower. Courtyard hedder det vist nok. The Bellwing Tower her. Jeg er herovre ved. Lige nu, ikke også? Jeg så en gammel video gennem, og det lader til, hvis jeg løber op her, og løber gennem den dør, der er lige her. Og så går det nedad. Og jeg skal spille, eller afspille dem mere. Men så vidt jeg kan se herved, og så har vi det H hernede i jer. Det der var noget til min egen video. Og så jeg hernede ved, og der er dragen. Ja, det kan jeg godt huske det der. Og ja, det der potter der kan jeg godt huske også. Det her sted her ser lovende ud. Oh. Det ligner lidt den måde, hvor vi kommer ned til vores... Der er et eller andet der. Prøv lige på at se lidt videre i min video her. Og forkert af. Jeg drejer der ved potterne, ja. Opad der. Ja, okay. Så det vil sige, at jeg løber op herovre ved. Så nu prøver jeg på at lave de sider guide til, hvordan man kommer over. Så jeg kan til højre her. Den her vej her. Og så ned her. Det skulle føres direkte til The Map Room. Uden de store problemer. Og det ligner noget rigtigt noget det her, fordi det hernede er der så åbent. Og for some fucking reason kan jeg se, at jeg har et link hernede til. What the effing god are you? Så er det transfusion? Eller... Nej, det er ikke defense against art. Jeg lavede faktisk mere af den her transfusion class, det er ikke den. Men det er courtyarden, det er jo. Like, where er det? Der er ikke nogen af dem her, der minder omkring det der nede, altså vil jeg helt så sige. Det der, det der. Fixlokale der, ja. Courtyard. Altså. Jeg er nok ikke et Bellwing her. Flying Classroom, North Exit, Bell Tower Court, ja det der jeg var herved jo. Ingen af de her... Jeg er hernede. Jeg er godt klar over, er det den her overved? Greater Hall? Nej, det er Boathouse. Staircase, men der har vi kun to, og jeg har været begge to. Er det South Wing, der går hernede til? The Faculty Tower... Nej, det vil jeg heller ikke mene. Den her det er Asteroid Wing. Ingen af dem her er jeg rimelig sikker på, at også er den her hernede. Jeg ved ikke, hvad det er for en af dem her er. Fordi den jeg er i nærheden af eksisterer ikke på mappet, synes jeg. Fordi jeg synes... Hvis jeg helt præcis kigger her, jeg føler ikke, at den er på mappet. Hvis jeg skal være helt ærlig. Hvis jeg kigger på, hvor jeg er selv, min location, så ser det bare ud som det er den her. Og det er ikke den, nej. Og det er jo så ude foran her, det er det her grønne areal her også. Der er sådan en del her, vi skal snakke med, kan jeg se her. Hvorfor nu hjælper også? Men vi er jo i princippet under herved. Så ingen af dem vil jeg mene registreres. Den siger også, den registreres som den der er udenfor. Hvor vi har West Tower, vi har den her nede, vi har Beast Class, men vi har ikke noget der er under Hogwarts. Jeg ved ikke, den er faktisk eksisterer den som under herude? Nej. Jeg ved ikke lige helt præcis, hvad der foregår her. Jeg kan se noget, der hedder Change Map. Z og X. Det er okay, det er den måde at gøre. Okay. Rotate, og så kan vi zoome ind. Og ud, selvfølgelig. Så jeg er sikker på, at ingen af det her også vil generere, hvad vi gør ved her. Persona code, ja. Det forstår jeg ikke, hvorfor jeg ikke har mig. Jeg er rimelig sikker på, at ingen af dem her også vil summon den her hernede. Jeg er ikke helt sikker på, hvad der foregår, og hvorfor det her er sådan. Ja, der bruger den anden trial, vil jeg mærke. Jeg kom hernede med. Jeg bruger altså en episode, vi har kun optaget for lidt tid siden.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Oh, there you go.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Ja, lad os se, jeg bemærker det. Okay. Vi skal så over til hans... Okay. Vi er ikke længere nået til noget. Okay. Så vi jo fortsætte med alt det andet jo. Fordi nu er han åbenbart, og jeg ved ikke, hvor han er henne. World map? World map, sagde jeg. Okay, lige uden for Hogsmeade. Jeg må kigge videoen igennem og se, hvad den siger for en af. Det kan være måske en af de første, jeg også så, vi løber fra derfra. Det kan være, måske jeg kan finde. Jeg så faktisk lige præcis, jeg ved, hvad for en video det egentlig taget er. Det er den første, hvor vi får det der map of chamber. Der ved jeg faktisk, at jeg går dernede. Lige nu er jeg i gang med at køre videoen hurtigt igennem. Vi løber det med der. Okay. Rammen tændes nemlig ikke, da jeg rammer. Jeg ser her. Så den flamme, der er dernede, den tændes ikke første gang, vi rammer rummet. Kan jeg se her, hvad der mærker. Og jeg undrer mig faktisk over det også. Hvorfor det skete, eller hvorfor det ikke skete. Så det var lige en hurtig ting her. Jeg beklager lidt, at det overtog lidt af videoen.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Men ja. Så første gang vi var dernede derovre, der er det der flamme, den tændte ikke. Jeg står lige ved siden af den, der skyder på den for at få den til at tænde, men den tændes ikke.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Hvad præcis vi skal gøre for det, det ved jeg ikke.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Ja, fair nok.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Jeg er noteret. Hopefully får vi noget ud af dem. Vi har en derovre, jeg ikke lige ved, hvor langt til der, og vi har en her, der er rigtig tæt på.
The secret is
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Ja, det var forkert sted at kigge. Der.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Oh, we are long past that. Mrs. Rowe, we hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We're giving you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we accept a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meeting.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Well, viden er heroppe, og den er så længere væk.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter,
Well,
offered to
they
help
won't
him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Ja. The Fox Splitter, eller Figgins. Hvad siger?
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Yes, he's right here.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
It's beautiful around you, wise to knock it out.
If you had spoken out against him, as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh, trust me. We know he don't like talking. Det med at holde os ude for problemer er allerede for sent. Med den måde, som vi allerede kørt på nu, ikke også? Altså, vi er tæt på at lære alle spells i hele spillet. Der kører spillet. Jeg synes faktisk, det er fedt at kunne vælge at lade være med at lære dem. Og du kan så bare måske gennemføre hele spillet uden at have curse spells overhovedet. Det synes jeg er rimelig fedt.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Så nu er jeg sidder. Det er helt klart, at vi skal lære, hvad der kan dræbe os. Som sagt, jeg vil aldrig bruge dem i virkeligheden. Altså, hvis jeg er over i Trømmes verden. Det lyder forkert at sige i virkeligheden. Men hvis man var i den der verden her, jeg vil aldrig nogensinde bruge det der kørespil der overhovedet. Jeg tror ikke, jeg vil have noget slet at gøre overhovedet. Hvorfor skal jeg være her, hvis jeg skal til Hogwarts?
Must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Oh.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Huh?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her.
Ashwin Hideout. Ja, altså jeg tror, altså fordi det spiller også, det er
Footprints led to this room.
den løser os mod, at vi skal være sammen med Sebastian og hjælpe ham jo også, så...
Accio!
Så derfor jeg også vælger jeg også at lave ham og sådan ting og hjælpe ham. Men normalt vil jeg aldrig nogensinde over slippe noget at gøre.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Der er på optional herinde. Det er helt klart, at jeg finder... Jeg regner med at prøve at finde det hele. Både det love letter og det poem book og det hele.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Hey.
Trust me. Oh, nothing.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
There to
control you are!
Locks and guards can't stop me.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him. It's exhausting. You want to talk, right? What? They're in some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Okay. Jeg ser ikke så mange andre muligheder for at starte at kæmpe.
Keep on your toes.
Okay, det vil ikke lade mig gøre det der.
Might want to look up. Look what you've done, you expulso.
Expulso. You never stood a chance.
Okay, jeg nåede ikke engang fra Hilo, mand. Jeg nåede ikke engang, altså jeg nåede at se mit health gå ned, og så rykkede jeg på knappen, og så skete der ikke noget, og så var jeg død. Så lidt okay. Det er også lidt besværligt, kan jeg godt se. Og så er vi tilbage helt her. Nå, det er ligegyldigt, vi har noget åbent. Okay, super.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Stadig samle det her ind. Ellers var det for nogen, jeg har glemt. Det var også, jeg skal samle det her ind.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Ja.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, Alan's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
Det er bedre sådan.
I'll tell you that. You'll tell on us first. Useless when supplies run low then.
Petrificus
Someone
totalis.
messing about.
If I likes it, I takes it.
Okay.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our visit.
Nothing even worth stealing in Morrowind.
Hvor du ser på?
I've used the dark arts several times.
Fuck det.
Defender. Bombarder.
I'm surprised they didn't get Expulso! Hey,
Ja, alle mine spæder så nede, mand.
death from above!
Somebody out there?
Defender. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy.
Expulso!
Stupefy.
I'm just warming up. You're going to regret that.
Defender. Confringo.
Pay for your
Potato. Stupefy. Bombarder.
expulso!
Stupefy.
You'll die for this.
Stupefy. Confringo.
Så hvad der var her. You are so dear to me as the ground brother to Lyle Phillips. Så det var nok, hvad det
The
der
book of
oplever.
poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Så jeg kan tydeligt se her også, det skulle være meningen måske, at man kunne komme forbi. I hvert fald de fleste af dem. Undtagen hende, der var her, men det kan man selvfølgelig måske løbe op. Hvis hun var, hvad hedder nu, hvis man lavede det andet, også kunne få en eller anden til at dø, eller sådan noget der, for hun til at løbe ned. Så ville der faktisk være mulighed for
Revelio.
til at løbe der.
ADVARSEL.
Wow. Eller, hvad? Var det hans poem? Jeg tror det var love letter der. Det var også det, han sagde. Ligegyldigt.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. You let things...
Was it upper or lower Hogsford?
Darkus, don't tell us.
Magic on you. You'll pay for that.
Confringo, Bombarda.
Hvor stærk har man lov til at være, mand?
What's that?
What's this? A child wandered too far
Confringo,
from home.
Accio. Confringo, Bombarda.
Fuck off.
Shame nobody saw that.
Okay, så det var primært her, hvor vi er oppe i midten, så vi gik den anden vej rundt. Okay.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio.
Prøv lige, hun kan se os, på trods af, at vi er usynlige teknisk set. Ja.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Hello, Hamora.
What's up? Good enough.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Jeg kan ikke se andet her. Der er en kiste eller noget. Det indeholder hans brev, men det tror jeg ikke. Jeg hedder bare ikke helt.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Jeg tror lidt, at jeg kan få det brev der nu.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Hush now.
Revelio.
Det eneste, jeg kan se, det er noget af. Derovre, så skal jeg få det noget derovre af. De der 2 steder, der har vi jo været. Oh my fucking god. Nå, det er også lige godt. Det er ikke det, jeg leder efter. Jeg leder efter det der brev der jo. Jeg håber lidt på, måske at finde det her. Nope.
Revelio.
Så ved jeg faktisk ikke, hvor det er henne. Like for real. Jeg kan ikke se... nej. Jeg kan ikke se, hvor det der brev, der skulle være henne. Vi har let efter det overalt, i princippet, fra det sag. Der er nogle ting deroppe, kan jeg se. Noget guld der, okay. Bingo!
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Ja, men jeg skulle bare finde det. Fordi som en ekstra ting, ikke også, så kan det måske hjælpe os. Det jeg håber på. At det faktisk ikke også, vi finder det, ikke også, så han ikke har det længere, ham her. Det vil være en god ting for os. Jeg siger, at det kræver en fight, men vi er næsten ude af det her sted her og over mod Hogsmeade igen. Vi det virkelig angriber os med fuld daylight.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Jeg glæder mig faktisk lidt til at se godt som dig, om vi får en kamp her midt i Hogsmeade. Det var godt troldene, men det var noget helt andet jo. Okay.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Du kan jo til synligheden ikke finde ud af det.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Don't take care. Oh. Klarede vi det?
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Det var ikke meningen. The Polyjuice plot. Okay. Well, why not? We need to speak with Professor Fick in his office. Professor Fick's classroom. Men folkens, det går vi først næste episode. Tusind tak fordi I så med. Jeg håber I hygger jer til vi ses igen folkens næste episode. Hej folkens.